Hi guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you will be sure to subscribe and stick around. Welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas. So today we're going to talk about my office. We're going to try to take a little bit of a tour and show you some footage from me like reorganizing the whole thing and cleaning all the little nooks and crannies and just getting everything all like revamped for 2022. So with the sticker business and all the cutting, we do get a lot of like dust from the paper, cutting the paper and just getting everything organized. I had a ton of inventory that I needed to kind of reorganize, and some areas where I'd just kind of thrown things, and like as I was using them or as I got new stuff in, I just kind of threw it all in one place and really didn't organize it when it came in. So I just really needed to reorganize, and there's a ton of stuff that I need to get rid of. So initially when I started my Etsy shop, I was doing greeting cards and making them by hand and selling them, and they just didn't sell because no one buys greeting cards that far in advance. I had a couple of orders for some Christmas, like someone would buy like 50 Christmas cards, which was fine. But I have a ton of like stamps and dies and like die cutters and all that kind of stuff that I just need to go through and get rid of. So I had purged some stuff, but this like reorganization clean out is going to be like, I'm purging everything that I haven't used. Like there's one stamp that I thought I lost, so I bought another one. So I have two of it. So things like that I'm just not using, that I just need to go, so I can clear out space to be more efficient and more productive in my space. So before we jump into the cleaning and reorganization, let's take a look at day 14 of my advent calendars. So we've got our December daily sticker advents, day 14. Oh, these look like little stamps. They're so cute. They're gold and the edges are like the scallop stuff that looks like stamps. Adorable. Definitely using those. All right, so the other advent that we have is the fruit spreads. Let's see. Day 14, day 14. There you are, day 14. All right, the little door says chairs, family, and friends. Should always do that. Strawberry verbena. I didn't know you could eat verbena. Did you know you could eat verbena? Verbena extract. I didn't know you could eat it. This is another one that's kind of juicy because it's like sliding around in the jar. Interesting. Some of them are pretty juicy and slide around pretty easily. All right, so that is day 14. So let's jump into reorganizing and cleaning up my office. All right, guys, so this is gonna be office tour / organization. So I'm gonna start and kind of show you where everything's at, and then I'm going to talk about what I need to do to kind of reorganize in here. So when you first walk in, there's some steps to come into the office. So I have all of my like hockey stuff hanging here, and this banner. This is from the draft in 04 when we had it in Raleigh. I won this at one of the events, and then this is from the All-Star game that we had in Raleigh. Again, won this from something. That's Eric Stahl's stick that was handed to me by him, and then it's signed too. And this picture of the arena, and then this signed jersey, again, something I won for the bike challenge that has the whole team signed it. I can't remember what year it is. I want to say it's 2016. But this is the office, so ignore my plate from lunch. This I need to clean out and go through. So here's the situation. I have a new printer coming, and it needs to go here. So I need to move all of this somewhere else. And I'm thinking about pulling the desk out away from the wall a bit so that the UPS can slide back behind. And then my sound sticks have been making some weird noises, so I think I might get rid of those, and that will open up the subwoofer space back here. That will open up some area back there. So I just have to kind of see how that goes. And then So all of this needs to go. That will stay there. This bookcase will stay here. All of this is Amazon stock stuff, and like this needs to get put back. This is cards for Amazon, like the backer cards. I need to go through and clean out these things, which there's going to be a lot of stuff that's destashed. If you're interested in any of the Erin Condren stuff, I'll let you know. I'll show what I'm destashing, and you can let me know, and we can figure something out. More stuff. This is currently listed for sale. This is just ribbon that needs to go up. I need to reduce the amount of stuff that's hanging here. I think this calendar can probably get thrown away now. Like, just stuff like that. And then over here, I need to decide what I'm going to do with this guy. I have some space over here, so some of the stuff from the other side might get moved over. This I've kind of reworked, so the bottom drawer has some extras, and then there's only like 2 or 3 drawers with actual like cardstock paper, and then the rest of them were specific projects. So this is like Archer and Olive stuff. The next one up is the foiling, and then the next one was like watercolors and stuff, and then this drawer was where I was doing my Christmas cards, so this can get cleaned out. And then the top 2 are my freebies, so I need to kind of reorganize this one. And then the stuff on top of here just needs to get distributed to wherever it goes so that I can kind of clean that off. I need to kind of work on this desk too a little bit. I've just kind of got stuff out, so this is like stuff I was using for like filming and budgets and all that fun stuff. I think I'm going to get rid of one of these lamps. I'm not sure which one. I don't really need 2. I have my ring light here, and actually the past few days I've been using that as my light. And then this is the hot mess area. So I have my December daily stuff kind of in the floor because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. I've got stuff slid under these shelves, so I need to clean out under there. This stuff needs to get cleaned up, and I need to kind of reorganize this and this so that I have more space for the Amazon inventory that's set in the floor. And then that just is what it is. I don't know how much more I can move things around. I might can get rid of some things or move them to another area so it cleans some of that off. And then I think I'm going to be, this is all cloth and paper stuff and Stormy Streets, but I think I'm going to be destashing some of that. This is where I'm working on Amazon stuff. It's my bag. Typically sits there. This is Stormy's blanket that she stole from me. And then the desk is just constantly a mess because I'm constantly working on something. So I'm going to get that cleaned up, and then I just need to kind of wipe this off and redo that board. And then the other thing I want to look at is kind of cleaning out these drawers because I've just kind of stuffed stuff in there. Like when I had my photo shoot, we used my desk. So I kind of just shoved everything in there and then back around over here to this mess. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think I'm gonna set you guys up and, you know, obviously speed you up and put you to some music so you don't have to watch me do it real time, but this cart needs to get cleaned up too. Like there's a lot of stuff I need to get rid of. Like I said, I'm gonna be destashing a ton of Erin Condren stuff, so I will definitely put it here and post it in some other places. I don't know if I'll put it on Mercari or Facebook. I may put it in a couple of places, but anyway, let's get started. this is all, not this stuff, but all of this is stuff I'm getting rid of. Holy cow. That's a lot. Stormy's coming to investigate. Hi. Oh yeah? She got upset because I pulled out the big, bad, mean vacuum cleaner. But anyway, all of this is stuff that I'm going to be getting rid of. Okay, guys, let's look at the office now that I've kind of moved some things around. So I guess we can start over here. So I cleaned these guys out, and now these pull-outs are specific. So this is all my like calligraphy, hand lettering stuff, because I have a bunch of workbooks from the Happy Ever Crafter. Then this is all my stamps. It's not quite all of them. I have some that are like down under there underneath the bookcase, but I still need to go through these a bit and kind of weed some out that I'm not going to use. And then, so these are all like shop related for the most part. This one isn't. This is just a notebook, but the rest of these are like layouts that I had or books that I started. Like some of these were started and never finished. All of these are planners that I use for sizing and that kind of thing. These guys are notebooks that I haven't used anything in, so I just kept those here. And this is my address book. I like having a paper copy in case something happens to the computer. This is going to be used for giveaway coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. And then this is just random stuff. So some of my Christmas cards that I found, I kind of kept those, and then some other like random pieces. This is all Amazon stuff. This is like return stuff that I had removed and returned. I'm going to go through it and figure out what I can send in. This is stuff that's going in this week, so that we can get some stuff restocked. And then I think I've shown this before. Maybe not. I don't know. The top shelf is my like TBR. So I'll move this box. This is like the TBR shelf. This is everything. I've either started it and didn't finish it. Like Steve Jobs, I started and finished. Daily Stoic, I haven't really read. Atomic Habits, I read. It's one of those that I might want to reread. A bunch of these I've never read. So looking forward to rereading some of them, like We Should All Be Millionaires or something like that. So that's what that shelf is. So I'll put my little box back up here. I thought that was really pretty, so I just kept it up there. And then these are like my faith-related things. So I have like the Bible Handbook from the Daily Grace Co. The, what is this? Search the Word. It's like looking for specific things in the Bible. Knowing and Loving God Through Intentional Bible Study. So it's like a Bible study book. And then I have these two. These were super cheap though. I think they're like $5 or something. Guide to Intentional Bible Study and Prayer. And then the other one was about highlighting. Like a guide for like the best way to highlight in your Bible if you want to highlight different things. So that's what those are. This side was just some other things that I thought looked cool together. This was some things I found when I was going through stuff. These are my action ideas, which I'll definitely be using these. This is stuff that I have read or like the doodle books from Cindy kind of thing. It's my box for my power sheets. So these things I might want to reread or things that I just couldn't bear to part with. And then these are like my textbooks that I had from school. And then these are my Moxie Life's past bullet journals. And these are all like learning things related to. And then the bottom shelf is just that purple box has all of my Erin Condren covers, some coils that I had from taking things apart, that kind of thing. And then this side is more just, this is like a partial memory planner. I didn't do as many weeks in it. This is One Little Word, which I never finished. I didn't even really do January. And then these are, this one actually has a journal in it. And then this one is a box for my reading journal. And then the top of the refrigerator became the like shipping stuff. So these are like the Amazon labels that go, when you get up something that's Prime, it has a label in the back with a barcode. That's what these are for. These are just envelopes, some extra random papers that I had. Then, so what was here was the red filing cabinet is now over here. because pretty soon I'll have a different printer that will sit here. So I needed to kind of clear the space out. The silhouettes aren't going anywhere, and this is sticker paper. That's what this is too, but this is what's like currently open. And then my desk stayed in the same spot, and I'm just working on, you know, Vlogmas and restocks and everything else. So that's what this corner is, my second monitor to like watch TV or whatever. Then this is where Stormy lays when she's in here. And this is my recycle bin. You can see I have a lot of recycle all the time. I didn't go through this as much as I wanted to. This still isn't really set up like I want it. I want all the Amazon stuff over here. So I'm still going to have to try to figure out what to do with this. I think I'll gain some room. When December Daily's done, I will gain some space because all of this will go away and into storage until next December. So I'll gain a little bit of room down here, and I might can move stuff over then. And then next year I'll have to figure out if the Amazon stuff's still there, I'll have to figure out what to do. So this is all my current stock stuff that's cut. This is like older kit stuff. So I don't think I've really announced it anywhere, but I'm not going to be doing kits anymore just because I haven't had very good sales. So I'm going to focus on the functional items first. If the shop gets bigger and that kind of thing, then I may reconsider doing kits later, but I just can't do both right now. And so this is some stuff that's listed for sale. This is where I was working on budget stuff. And I did clean up my cart, so I got rid of a ton of stuff, you guys. And in the process of cleaning, I found all of these tape runner refills that I forgot or just didn't know I had. So I'll put them here so I could find them because I'll use them for my memory planner or December Daily or something like that. I pared down my pins. I have a lot of pins, you guys. So I got the... I got the cloth and paper boxes for a while that had the Pinspiration stuff. So that's what most of these are. There's some other random like Erin Condren pins and that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a ton. These are just erasers. But there are a ton of pins in here. I do not need a pin anytime soon. So I'm not letting myself buy anymore until I use these. I do have some like Erin Condren dual tips. And then I do have these fine tip markers, which these are great if you like writing with the fine tip and you don't write with the bold tip as much, because I don't use the bold tip on the dual tip markers, so these fine tips are great if you don't use it as much. Then this shelf became stickers, so that's what all of this is. And I've got my undo down here, and this is all I kept. So this whole back thing was full of petite planners and notebooks and that kind of thing. So all I kept is like this little section right here, which I'm super proud of myself for getting rid of so many. And then this is like what I used when I was bullet journaling and kept all my pins with me. This is what I carried them in. So I kept that there. It's got some pins in it that I had for that. And then I've got two of my Chrissy Ann Designs binders. So they had these at Michael's. They were like $5 or something. So I got a couple of those because they're nice to store stickers in. Then this is all my, there's a bunch of pen refills. There's some extra cash envelopes from the Budget Mom. There's snap-in bookmarks and some cards that I had for different things and some whiteout that I had. I had like a thing of 10 or 12 and I'm down to like 4. So they've got those in there. And then these are my sticky notes in all various different colors. And then just some notepads that I had that I can use and go through. And then these are cards too. I think one of them is Wonder Woman and another one is a more generic version. But I got this all cleaned up. This, guys, was a hot mess. And I couldn't find anything. So that's what we're down to for that. Then this was all, get this back in here. This was all cardstock. And I've changed this up because I'm not doing as many cards anymore. So I don't need that much cardstock. So I put my freebies in the top 2 drawers. And then this next drawer is one of the journals that I got from Archer and Olive, and then
a couple of the, well, no, this isn't journals. This is the notepads. So for the journals that I have, sometimes I want to do something different or mess up. I got some of the notepads, and these are the ones that have white, black, and craft. I think they call them the Neapolitan pads. So this one's an A5, and then this one is the B5. I think it's B5. Then I did get the Caliograph, so I was a little bummed that the box was broke, but I got this like during Black Friday, so it's fine. But this is the Jewel Tone set, so you can see the colors. So I'm super excited to kind of play with these. They are double, so one side is, it's not going to focus. One side is like a fine tip, and then the other side is a broad tip, so more like a Tombow dual brush pen kind of thing. So there's a bunch of colors for that, so I'm excited to play with those. And like I said, I got these because they were like super cheap, and they're calligraphy pens, they're not ink pens. So there's those, and then I have some different acrylograph pens from Archer and Olive, so I have that set, and then I have a few more sets in this drawer. I'm getting a collection. So these are my Prismacolor colored pencils. I have some watercolor paper, and then I have my watercolors back here as well for art stuff. And then I have all of my foil stuff for foiling stickers in here. Then I have my paintbrushes because they wouldn't fit in this little section, of course. They wouldn't fit in here. And then I've got my scale. That's all that's really in this drawer right now, which is fine. And then I've got some paper, and then I've got some other random, like, bigger things I wanted to keep. So this is my old keyboard in case something happens to my current one. And then this is the paper for my Canon selfie. And this is some envelopes, I think. Yeah, just envelopes. So that's what's in that guy now. And then this is just the, like, card backers for Amazon stuff. And then that's just a paper shredder and some other packing stuff. This guy, I kept ink for my inkjet, and I typically have some paper in there. And then I made this drawer more like packaging stuff. It seems like it's all over the place, but it's really not. And then this is like the papers. This is like my only drawer of papers. And to be honest, it's mainly my like manuals and stuff for like appliances and things. That's what it mainly is. And then this guy I really didn't tackle. I've cleaned it out a couple of times before, but I just have my cutting mats in here. And then I have kind of some random stuff. This was like, you know, there's some glitter. These are expo markers, some cables. Like I said, this still kind of needs to be gone through, but I kind of went through it before, so I didn't have a ton to go through. So these are like the bigger 4x6 shipping labels, some packing tape, and these dividers are what I'm using in my inventory because, to be honest, I don't have time to cut dividers. I know a lot of people cut their own, but I don't have time for that. So then this drawer is just random assortment of office supplies. So that is the office, a lot cleaner than it was, and it could still use a little bit of work, but I'm happy with it for going into the new year.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the office tour and kind of the cleanup and reorganization of everything. Hopefully this makes me more productive and more efficient in 2022 at getting orders out and just liking my space more. I mean, not that I don't like my space. I love my space. But there's always improvements to be made. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the video. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions about anything you saw in the video, please drop them below in the comments, and I'll be sure to get back to you, answer you, drop anything in the description that I may have missed for items. And I hope you will have a wonderful day and come back for day 15 tomorrow.